Suigetsu. For how long now have you been under the illusion that I wasn't using Kyoka Suigetsu?
Alright bro, today we are looking at Aizen and you can already see something. Alright, so the first thing we're going to talk about, we got to go quick because he automatically awakens. You see that meter down there, how it's going up slowly? The thing with Aizen, he has a completely different spiritual pressure meter, and if you're moving, it goes up slower, but watch what happens when I stop moving. When you stop moving, look at the speed. The speed goes up, and his moves change depending on how many of those little purple things he has underneath him. So you might see a lot of people standing still with Aizen. And look at my fighting spirit gauge. This is from a recent buff that makes Aizen automatically go into a second stage faster. So we might have to cut and reset this a lot, but you just need to understand both of those things. Your moves change depending on how many of the little purple Hogoku things you have at the bottom. And also, sometimes it's best just to stand still with Aizen because he gets more of his spiritual meter, his unique meter whenever he does that. And you'll see right now, I'm already going into the second state, so there's going to be a whole lot of resets. But now we can go into the basic move set of Aizen. Alright, because the spiritual pressure moves don't really change until we get into like later on, I won't show you those until we get into the awakenings. That way we don't have to worry about this second form. I'm going to just show you his basic combo strings. So the dashing quick is this right here. He doesn't really even have a dashing quick. You see I'm doing the input, he doesn't have one. But his basic light is just going to be some slashes with a sword, nothing too crazy. His triangle is a two-part combo, and he ends off with some keto, so keep that in mind, and that's how it's going to go. Whenever you end any of your light combos, it's going to end with that keto, so keep that in mind. The follow-up off of that is this right here. Some nice slashes, which I think is pretty cool. His grab is really nice in this form in a sense that you can follow up on whatever you want, and this is for the first 3 states. Whenever you do his Reawakening, because he does have one, the breaker is a little bit different. The signature action is an armored move that we need to have Gin hitting us to show you. Basically, he stands with his hand out. If the opponent hits you, you can counter and do some damage to them, and it just armors you. That's all it is. So this is how people actually get past giant characters. You see right here? He can't do anything to me, and then I can just let this go and deal damage if I choose to. So it's a pretty good armored move, and this works really well against like giant characters whenever they're trying to use their giant bankai on you. Now, when we get into the special flash changes depending on how many of the little meters that you have, depending on how many of the Hokyoku bars. So whenever you have at least 2, you can shoot out this Heinen, and it goes pretty far. Like, this thing is full screen, which is very good. Look at that. It goes full screen, so it doesn't matter where you are. It goes full screen. Now, if you hold it whenever you're at level, I believe 3 at least, you can shoot this out. Keep in mind though, be careful with this because it does leave you open because you have to stay in that animation regardless. Once you start the animation, there's no canceling it. So be careful with the fact that you're going to be vulnerable with that. And I think we're actually okay to go into the second state now. Typically, this would be a little bit of a nuisance, but that's the basic stuff you got to know with Aizen in his normal form because most of his moves stay the same. We just won't be able to use our spiritual pressure moves besides this one. So keep that in mind. Whenever you go into the second state, you're stuck without your spiritual pressure moves. So we're going to have to wait until we go into our Reawakening to show you that. But we can do the El Escudo, which I will explain that one. So when you're in this state, like I said, your spiritual pressure is just locked. So you see right there, I'm no longer getting any type of energy. And this is the normal special flash regardless. If you don't have 2 of the meters, you saw I said you can do the Heinen if you have 2, and if you have over 3, you can do the holding one where you send out multiple keto. If you don't have any type of meter, you get that move right there. It's a kick that allows you to start your combos, and you do have plus frames in the sense that you can actually start your hits before your opponent can hit you. And you can also block if you choose to. So I'll show you right now. If I block, I have time to block. So here you go one more time. Boom. Have time to block. And I'll show you right now, I have time to hit you as well. You can do the heavy, but the heavy is, it kind of depends. You see, you're able to power through it, but I wouldn't recommend going into the heavy. I'd recommend doing the light. So that's what it is if you get damage. I'll show you what it's like if you have a guard. If they guard you, you see if they guard you, you can still follow up, and then you can hit them before they even have a chance. So you're plus whenever you do this move, so keep that in mind. So now that's basically some of the basic moves. Of course, you know, we have his Hakugeki, which is this right here. He just slashes you back, and then, you know, you have your follow-up. It's the same in this state where you just go behind him and you get those slashes. Now, when we look at some of the spiritual pressure moves, man, the spiritual pressure move 1 is going to be the Escudo, and this one basically just puts you in a completely armored state. You're just armored, and only thing that's really going to go through your armor is like a breaker, or maybe even I think a Hakugeki. I don't think a Hakugeki, but I know for sure a breaker or anything that's maybe unblockable is going to go through it. But if you press it, your guard gauge is going to continue to deplete until it goes all the way down and you're into a guard break state. So this is where a lot of, you know, Aizen players go wrong and mess up. They use this and then they end up getting guard broken, and then you can take some quick Konpaku damage off of them. Me personally, I'm probably not even going to use this move that much unless I really want to rush down. You see right there, now you're in a guard broken state. Now of course you could deal with this if, you know, you're maybe keeping your distance or finding a way to keep somebody off you. I definitely wouldn't recommend using this whenever you're in this state, just because of the fact that, you know, you don't really have any of your spiritual pressure moves besides that one, so you're in a pretty vulnerable state. But what I really wanted to show you is the signature action is really good whenever you're in this, if you want to evolution very quickly, because you get more fighting spirit if you can land this armored counter whenever you're in this state. I'll show you. Watch how much fighting spirit I get. Come in here, watch this. Look at this. Why are you hitting, bro? Geen, what you doing, bro? It was because I had him on always guard, so Geen was like, yeah, you're not getting me. All right, now watch how much fighting spirit I get. Look at that, look at that. Look at that meter. That's crazy, ain't it? That's a lot of meter. So like, if you're just holding this and you get a few hits, this is going to get you to your fighting spirit. This is going to get you to your reawakening very fast to allow you to actually be able to pop this. And that's pretty much with that. All we got to do is show you the next spiritual pressure move, and then we'll show you some of the move sets. But that's the main gist with Aizen, man. It's mainly, you know, just trying to wait till you can get to your reawakening. So we pop this. The good thing is, I mean, the buff for the Hokyoku thingy is a little bit, you know, some people don't like that you go into the second state as fast, because I don't think you have as much time to use your Kyoka Suigetsu, which I will show you how to use that. It's probably what we should have started with, but I will show you how to use the Kyoka Suigetsu, how you can actually negate a Kikon move whenever you're in your first state. So now that we're in this state, you see again the spiritual pressure meter goes up a lot faster whenever you're staying still. So I recommend staying still and just hitting people with Heinens to maybe keep them off you and trying to move the least amount as possible. Also, whenever you land this counter, if you land that counter, you see, now look at the meter. The meter goes up even faster if you land that counter whenever you're in reawakening. If you land that, you're going to be able to get the max meter and you'll be able to move around. So we haven't showed you the spiritual pressure move 1 because the El Escudo is the same. It just depletes your guard. Now this one, the Hado number 90 Kurohitsuki does not have really good range. The range is not very good, so you need to really get in there to get this one. Like here, be really close, and then it does that. Has some pretty good damage. I don't even think it really works off your breaker unless you dash in. Maybe if you come in, hit them, and then you come in. Yeah, see, like that. So like, yeah, I really recommend just doing it off a light string, 1, 2, and then maybe you could try to hit them, and you see you're able to get it right there. So maybe off of a light string you can get it. The range of it gets significantly better whenever you're in your next reawakening. Whenever you actually revive, when you revive, the range of it is a lot better. But rest of the stuff is pretty much the same for Aizen. Whenever you're in this state, man, you can just use those. And you can also hold it once you get to level 4. Keep in mind, whenever you use Hado number 90 Kurohitsuki, that it's going to reset all of your little flames that you have down there for the Hokyoku. So it will use all 5. You see I have 5 right now. If I actually use the Kurohitsuki, it's going to reset everything. So I'll show you real quick. Boom. And now we're down to 0. But yeah, let's go ahead and show you the reawakening. Alright, bro, so when you're basically in the equivalent of spirit drive, you have the ability to reawaken, but your opponent has to destroy your Konpaku, so you have to get killed. And also, this doesn't work on Dangai Ichigo because he basically negates revives. He's basically the revive counter character. Alright, man, so we see it now. And look at that animation, boy. Ooh, bro. My man is going crazy. Butterfly Aizen, man. Not the monster butterfly, but butterfly enough. Nice little animation. And in this state, man, you're maxed out spiritual meter, so you can use your moves. You see it's glowing purple. You can use your moves as much as you want. Spiritual pressure move 2 stays the same. The only thing that really changes is spiritual pressure move 1, which is the slash that you come in with, which does some really good damage. It doesn't combo with your normal strikes because it'll drop for some reason. So I'll show you the normal one. This is his normal slashes where he actually teleports a little bit. His triangle is this right here. That's what he does with that. And I didn't get to show you the accurate amount of health that you get from the Reawakening, but I'm pretty sure you go back up to, I think, to 2 lives. I think 2 or 3. I think 3 probably. You get 3 lives back. So keep that in mind. It's not 1. It's just because of how it looks in this setting. But like I said, it won't combo at the end of your normal combo string because it drops. So you're not going to be able to do that. But you can get it off of the breaker. If you just pop it immediately and you hit him in the air, then you can get Spiritual Pressure move 1, which does some really good damage. And the Spiritual Pressure move 2 actually has some better range. You see we're right here now, and you should be able to land it from right here, which is a lot better for getting that damage. And you can just use that as much as you want. And that's pretty much, I mean, the triangle, you know, it looks different because you do this now, and you can follow up. And you shoot that ball, which is kind of crazy. The signature action turns into a counter move right there. So it's a little bit like the armored move, but instead it's just a real counter that does some really good damage. And the last thing we got to show you is just like the Hakugeki. Hakugeki follow-up is here right here. So you can still follow up with your Hakugeki. And then if you follow up on it, you do that. And your special flash changes to this, which is a nice full screen slash, which is very fast. You no longer can hold it and get the multiple slashes, so it's not full screen, but it still has some pretty good range to allow you to zone people, man. But yeah, that's all the stuff with Aizen. We're gonna see if we can get his Reawakening while playing, but our main goal, or his Reawakening, but our main goal is going to be trying to at least get to the 3rd stage of the Hokyoku as fast as possible, so we're not staying in the second state. And we'll show you his Kyoka Suigetsu counter real fast. Alright, when you see the Kyoka Suigetsu, you gotta have 2 bars of your reverse gauge to be able to pop this. And you're gonna see you gotta press the left trigger and the right trigger whenever they actually get you into a move. And you're gonna see if you're slapping it, you should be able to counter them. You just gotta make sure you're tapping it. And look at that. That's crazy, bro. Crazy. Crazy animation right there, bro. I don't think we're gonna be able to use this though, just because we go into the 1st stage so fast though, man. But yeah, let's see what we can do with Aizen.
Bring it on, little Suzuki. You want to see what true resolve is? I'll show you.
Let's begin.
It'll be over real quick.
Oh my god. So for the first match I would get somebody that I can't cheese for the first match. Alright. We should be able to maybe use no, we're not gonna be able to use Kyoka Suigetsu. Bruh. Alright, let's go. Got it. Let's go. Good damage. Alright, let's go. Good breaker. Good breaker, good breaker. He's following up on that. Alright. Got him right there. Good damage. Knock him back. Good hit. Good hit, good hit. I gotta get out of this second phase really quickly. Alright. Good. Alright, alright. Yeah, we gotta make sure we keep our heals going. Good slash. Alright, alright. We're in the 2nd state now. We're gonna have to try to go through this quickly because our revives don't do anything for us in this battle, bro. Get that damage in there. Nice. Nice. Good hit, baby. Good hit. Good hit. Alright, we've stopped him from getting his first bar, though. We're doing good so far. Got it. Ah, it's unblockable. Alright, let's go. Get that combo going. We're gonna keep our heals, bro. We're not even gonna try to go to our damage. Yeah, you're not faster than me, man. We're gonna get that damage here. Alright. We're almost there. Ah! Alright, got him. Let's knock him back. Let's take that awakening, bro. Alright, we've gotten to our third stage, bro. It doesn't change anything, though. It's not gonna do anything for the fact because we don't got any revives, bro. We don't get any revives, so it doesn't matter. Got it. Got it. Nice. Nice. Knock him back. Got it. Let's get him at the breaker. Actually, we're not going to take our 3. Got it. He's going to flash step me probably. Get him right there. Nice hit. Let's flash step on that. Let's see if we can get him with the soul break on the Kurotsuchi. Alright. Is he going to flash me? Come on. Nice. 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 Got it. Come on, bro. Ah! We gotta get him off me. Get him off me. I can't get him off me. There's no way. Yeah, he cooked me. He got his first bar, bruh. We have our Kurotsuchi though. Let's try to end him out, man. Alright. Not good.
That you're counting on doesn't even come anywhere close to mine.
Nope. Is he gonna flash? Ah, my God, this guy's playing corny as fuck. Ah, there's nothing I can do right here. No, I didn't want to do that. No, no. Ah, bro, I just sold myself. I just sold myself, bro. I pressed the wrong button. I might be cooked now. He's gonna flash. If I let him get any combo, I'm cooked, bro. Any combo, I'm cooked. I hate the way this match feels. Got him. Nice. Got it. Yes, sir. All right, keep it back. Nope. Yep. He's gonna get that damage. Yep. Go ahead and take it. Oh, he didn't take it. He's cooked. He's cooked. He's cooked. He's not smart. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. You gotta come to me, buddy. Got it. That's it, baby. That's a wrap. Hey, that's a nice W, man. But you ain't gonna get me with that. Alright. That's a breaker, bro. Man, this guy was over here really... We was able to beat him, man. This isn't canon. This isn't a canning dub, but we got this dub. Nice, 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 nice. Nice management. I almost sold myself doing that soul break. Breaking my guard. I was not trying to use spiritual pressure move 1. I'm never using that, bro. But we were able to get it done. Nice, nice, nice. Now we got ourselves Ziled Odoporo Grants. So this is gonna be an interesting battle, man. Since we know that Ziled Odoporo Grants can also revive. It's gonna be a battle of who can manage and get their revives quicker, I think, and basically.
Now then, let's begin.
Now then, let's begin. Hopefully this one isn't as choppy. That first one was a little choppy to me. Okay. All right, nice, nice, nice. Get him right there. Ah, good hit. Good breaker. Oh, he's looping me. Okay. Nice. I shouldn't have used that. Nice. Let's knock him back a little bit. Stand still. Good hit. Yeah, he's waiting that. He's timing that really good. Good, good. Keep him back. Get that right there. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, sir. That ain't gonna work, buddy. That ain't gonna work, buddy. Nice. All right, we got our first awakening. All right. Now we don't have any of our spiritual pressure moves. We do have this though, which is a very good combo starter. Let's get that bar out of here.
This is what I mean by the word.
Let's take that real quick.
You're special, so I'll use my sword against you.
Nice, nice, nice.
I don't really enjoy using my full strength.
All right, now he's popping. If we can get him before he can revive, we're good. But the thing is though, Zotopoto has to play the long game too, and that doesn't really work out for him. Because I'm the long game. Yeah. Got it. Perfect. Get him back there. Ah, good breaker. Nice. Good breaker. Sheesh. Nice. Oh, bruh. Get him back there. Let's knock him back. Ah, good breaker. I'll let him get that. Got it. How's he hitting me first? Bro, this guy's going crazy. Bro, oh my god. That's not what I wanted, man. Let's follow up on that then. Alright, let's pop it. He doesn't have his first reawakening yet. I mean, he doesn't have his first revive. Zotopoto has some good range, man. He has some good range, and that's what makes him a little cheesy. We're able to get to our reawakening really fast, though, man. Or I guess this is our normal awakening, huh? Got it. Nice. Is he going for the damage? Got it. Ah! No! Alright, now he's trying to sell me. Bro, alright, he's cheesing me right now. Nope, nope. Let's keep him back. Alright. I know what we'll do, I know what we'll do. Because he's really cooking me right now.
Let's get serious.
Got it. Bruh, that range is kind of crazy. Hit him with there. Good. Nice. Good. Ah, he might have me. Yep, he broke me. He's not going to kill me right there, though. Let's get that first revive out the way, bruh. Yeah, him having better range is kind of annoying, not going to lie to you. This is first lives he's taken from me, though.
Oh, how nice.
Alright. Nice.
I have entertained you long enough.
Let's get him out of here. Let's get that first revive out of here.
What is reason?
What is reason?
Reason is but a shield for those who cower.
Alright, now let's get in the revive. Man, when this guy Zotopoto goes into that awakening, bro, his range. The mix up with the Zeto Poro is annoying. Alright, now he's going to come back. If we can hit him with another Kuro Hitsuki, we're good.
Did you actually think that you killed me? Gabrielle. And like this, I am reborn.
Alright. Let's go. Let's get alright. Let's hit him right there. No, sir. You gonna go for your damage there? Alright. Alright. Bro, this guy is cheesing the fuck out of me. Hit him right there. Got it. Get him out of there. He doesn't have a revive. Let's go. Perfect. That was actually a good time to use my armor. That was actually a good time to use my armor to try to get some damage. So that's when I decided, because I knew that I could gamble. He shouldn't revive here. No reawakening, but he should be cooked. Yeah, he couldn't get the level 3. I think he's finished. Yeah. We were able to press him, man. We were able to press him. That was a good use of my armor right there to just go in for the damage, man. Go in for the damage. All right, man, we're finishing the set of 2, and then I'll probably go to one more room to finish out this video, man. Go to one more different room, or maybe get me one more free match, because I'm in a room right now. Big shout out to Bewitched, bro. Big shout out. If he wins this one, we'll end the video on this set with him. Maybe. We do sets to 2, man. Sets to 2. He's gonna be a little bit more cautious now. No. Got it right there. Let's keep that pressure going. Get it right there. Knock him back some more. Knock him back again. Nice. Keep him back, baby. Nice damage. Nice hit. Nope. Good hit, man. We're doing crazy right now. Crazy work. Alright. Got it. Keep him back. Alright, let's get that heals. Let's take those bars, man. Let's take those bars. Let's take those bars from him so we can try to get him before he can revive, man. Let's try to get him before he can revive. Nice hit. Now we got some good combo starters, man. I do love the special flash in this form, man. In this form, the special flash is really nice. We could really get some good damage going. Ah. Alright, now he's popping it. Oh, bro, that man starts swallowing his sword before, when the animation... I didn't notice that, bro. When he first pops it, he's already putting the sword in his mouth before it zooms in. That's kind of crazy, bro. That's kind of crazy. Got it. Keep the pressure. Got it. Let's go. Good breaker. We can follow up on that. Ah, bro, that immediately got me into a breaker. Is he going for the damage? Good. All right. Got it. Nice. Good. Good hit. Not a. Nice. Let's pop that. We're doing good because he's trying to collect his bugs. He's trying to collect his bugs again. We're not gonna let him do that. Let's see if we can get him before he gets that first revive. It'd be nice if we could hit him with a Kuro Tsutsuchi right now, man. A Kuro Hitsuchi would be perfect. Nice. Nope. Keep him back on me. Good hit. Ah. He got the first one. No. Nope. That might be it. All right. Got him. That might be it, baby. Ah, he didn't get the level 1. He didn't get the level 1. Nice work. That's nice work right there. He might be cooked. Had to start backing up on him, bro, because he got that unblockable grab, man. Good. That might be a finish, man. There might not. Yeah, he didn't collect enough bugs. Nice, 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 nice. Nice. Hey, man, GG's Bewitched. GG's, man. All right, man. Finishing this out versus, what do we got, bro? What do we got? I don't even remember what I saw. Oh, we got a Stark. And maybe you're seeing this video after Stark. Maybe. I actually enjoyed Stark. If you haven't seen it yet, then you're getting a little bit of a preview of how I felt about him. But I mean, I feel like he's a little bit overhated, man. He's a little bit overhated. I don't like that one of his key cone moves automatically take up a health bar from him, though. Oh, man, you ain't lagging, are you? I can't let him charge, actually. No. I forgot. I was literally just fighting Stark. Nice. Get him right there. We gotta stay up on him. Nope. We gotta stay on him. Nice hit, baby. Nice. Good hit. That ain't enough, though. Nope. Nah, buddy. I ain't letting you do that, man. Nope. Let's go ahead and take those bars, man. Because with Stark, he takes health from himself anyway. So by the time he gets that 5 or whatever, he's going to lose a bar of health anyway. Let's just take as much health as we can from him. Nope. No, sir. Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to charge me, buddy. Nah, that's full screen. Nah, buddy. Nah, buddy. Nah, you're not charging on me. You're not charging on me. Yeah, he's that it is a little cheesy. I am cheesing a little bit. Stark is actually probably one of the worst matchups against me because yeah, I'm not letting you charge. We won't take that one. No, sir, buddy. I'm not letting you do that. I'm sorry. Nice. He's trying to keep me back again. Nice. Okay, now he's doing a better job. I don't have my range projectile anymore. Got him. Nice. He's open. Gotcha. Yeah, buddy. We're taking those 3. And now he's going to be in kill range because if he wants to do any damage to me, he's going to lose 1 Konpaku. So he's in win condition already, man. Let's start. He's going to lose 1 bar if he tries to, yeah. Awakening is going to hurt him. Nice. Nice, nice, nice damage. Nice damage. Yeah, we'll take that. That's gonna help my meter. Get him right there. Nice. Now we can get our Reawakening. Let's pop ours too. Yeah, I mean, you were just beating me up, man. I'll take that damage. You're gonna lose a bar doing this, man. You're gonna lose a bar of health. Now let us celebrate this birth. Let us celebrate this birth.
This is the birth of a being that transcends the rules of this world.
That transcends the rules of this world. Let's get him with the Kuda hook. Ah, nice, nice hit. Oh, nah, good hit. Is he gonna go for the damage? Oh, he's already using his bars of health. He already started using his bars. Ah, that's bad. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Good flash. You going for the damage?
Let's get serious.
Nice. Nice breaker. Nice break. Let's see if we can finish him with the Kuda Hutsuki. Oh, he's gonna lose a bar, I think. He might lose a bar of health. Yeah, that shit sucks for Stark, bro. Bro, there's no way to let him do that. Alright, we gotta stop. We're selling a little bit. We're selling a little bit. Good follow up. Bro, how is his breaker getting me though? Alright. You know what? Let's just go with the armor. Uh-huh. Let's get him right here. Let's just get him out of here, buddy. Yep, let's just get him out of here with the armor. Let's just get the armor. And let's walk off on that. Yeah, I was just gonna, I was like, bro, I'm not gonna keep playing with you, trying to get in. I'm not gonna keep playing with you, man. We just gonna pop the armor. Let's just pop the armor and go in there.